The mill we just checked out is back that way, if you'll recall. The ore cart's right there. And we are back at the rainbow portal. First look inside. It's wet here in the, just in front here in the portal. However, you can see it already comes out back there. Nice echo in here. That's solid ground. So you have a cart right here in the portal. And then this one punches straight back for a long way. You see the ventilation pipe on the right there. And everything's draining on the left, just as you want to see. Getting a little misty back here. It's kind of cool. Yeah. A little bit of quartz right there. Stringers. You weren't kidding about this going back long and straight, were you?
All hand steel.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this was all done by hand. Hand steel. They'd go in about, they'd hammer in about 2 feet, shoot it with black powder, or what else would they have used besides black powder?
As soon as the early stick powder came out, they probably started using that.
Yeah, but in the early days, they would have been using black powder on this. And going in about 2 feet at a time. That would have been slow, brutal, agonizing work. I mean, I'm just strolling through here like I'm walking down a city street, but those guys have been grinding this out 2 feet at a time by hand. So Dwayne just pointed out.
The remnants of a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Into the hole.
That's the extent of it right there, huh?
The next round, that's the end of it. Okay.
Man, those guys would have been working hard.
This one looks like they put in some work. 3 feet maybe?
Yeah.
So, see? That one kind of booted out, about 2 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
2 foot ground. And they went through 3 different companies just drifting this. This is just a drifting. They haven't even really hit the vein system.
Yeah, they're just punching straight in, trying to find it, aren't they? Wow.
So they thought they found something here.
Ah, chased it back a little way.
Look at that wall.
Yeah. Yeah, the quartz right there he's referring to. That would have sent them back this way, but
that wasn't it?
Yeah, just peters out right there. So, that means they would have come back here and just kept going. Still running straight back. See, it just keeps punching back there. All this rotting wood and such, that's no surprise to set it off. Sure. It's a crude cart that's starting to rot. Pretty cool. So there's that pinprick of light in the distance, which is the portal. Gives you an idea how far we've come in. We're still here at this remains of this cart here. And we are gonna keep punching in. You see it's a much darker rock here. So dark, I'm gonna go back to the other light. There we go. That'll make some difference. Alright, looks like we might have bends to the left coming up here. See jumbled pipes and stuff there. A little bit of ground fall back here, but nothing much. See this? What am I seeing here? Oh, the mud?
Fungus.
Ah,
Yes.
good stuff. Alright, so you see it runs off to the right there, but there's also a drift right here. There's some good looking quartz there, so let's go down here on the left first. Oximeter doesn't like all this rotten wood.
This is actually, not that it is anymore, it was sacks of concrete. Yeah, we had a little project going. They were going to build a refuge chamber in here.
Oh, interesting.
Because there's only one way in.
Gotcha.
So you have to have a refuge chamber.
Gotcha.
According to Reed. Told me about that.
So there's that quartz at the entrance to this drift here, so no surprise they went down this way. And punches out. Pretty smooth on the left here, so it might have been at fault. So it runs back there. Oh yeah, there's the vein. Up over there. You see where they, looks like they cut footholds and such to get up there. Got some track in here. That's cool. Oh, that's a beefy section of quartz along here. Were they working back here in the 90s? Do you know, or?
No, this is older.
This is old. Okay. Wow. You can see what brought them back here, though, can't you? Low timber set right there. Looks like it goes back there. That's just a dead end.
That's it.
That's a dead end right there. And man, look at this quartz here. That is impressive. Big steel door right there. Man, is that a face right there?
Nope.
Not a face. Nice veins back here. And looks like it loops back on itself this way. It's making a horseshoe back here. Alright, we're still wrapping around. I keep thinking it's going to stop. Okay, it does stop. So this is the face right here.
So you tell me who was squirrely enough to get up that hole. Oh, and look at the big boulder over my head, and I got my helmet off. Yeah.
Alright, just making our way back down this drift, and it was pointed out to me that I missed this raise on the way in with a big quartz boulder hanging over us right there. But yeah, can't imagine who squirmed up there. Would have been a hell of a job. Alright, let's go see where it went off to the right now. that's the drift that we just came down, and now we are going to proceed this way, and there was something off to the right. Whoa. Look at that. All right, let's go. I'm assuming this loops around. Let's go to a closer look at that. All right, so there's that big hoist right there. And then pointed out to me, there's another raise running up that way. Looks plugged.
That's the end of it right there.
Oh, that's the end of it, okay.
They tell you somebody probably stood on those steel bars
Yeah, you're right.
and hand steeled that out.
Man.
Right.
So if you didn't hear that, he was saying somebody probably stood on those steel bars, and that's maybe 2.5 feet high, and somehow just hammer that out. Unbelievable. Some timbers here. Another junction right here. See, runs off to the left there. Down that way. And, oh man. It's wood, no surprise what's going on. So what we're seeing here is a Winze station, and this is a massive head frame for the Winze station.
Yeah, the hoist up mounted right there.
The hoist is around right there?
Yep. And the sheave wheel is right up top.
Right up there?
Yeah, this is the box. It's right up there.
Wow. Just up there he's talking about where the sheave wheel would have been. See the Stokes litter right there. This is amazing. So here's looking around the backside, you can see the bucket right there.
It traveled straight up and down.
Right there, and it would have traveled straight up and down. The Winze, you can see the flooded Winze right here. Any idea how far down that goes?
No.
Obviously it goes a long way with a head frame of this size. Here's look at that hoist system here, which is a pretty incredible setup. You can see the controls right there.
No, they moved it.
So yeah, this was, again, this would have been originally mounted back there, and they moved it for easier access there, presumably. They moved it over to here.
So they moved the drum and then they slid this in behind it.
Yeah, he was just saying they moved the drum over there first and then slid the rest of this over here. So yeah, he's demonstrating how it would have looked.
So actually,
That one's changed of direction. This one's a brake. And that one's a brake.
So 2 brakes and
Yeah. And this still works.
yeah?
Your actual, this is air powered.
Ah,
You see the valve on this side? And then you can control the actual speed at which the pistons were operating by then opening the main air into the piston.
pistons here, obviously. Any plates or anything?
Can't read it. Ryan McDonald. Right there.
Read it again? What does it say?
Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Mick, there's a little C.
Huh.
Donald, Manufacturing. Baltimore, Maryland.
Wow. So
Wow.
Ryan McDonald Manufacturing, Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland.
That went on a journey to get here, didn't it?
Baltimore. California. And it's in Allegheny.
Yeah, and it's in Allegheny, California.
Wow. I guess that's a West Coast thing, not an East Coast thing, right?
I mean, I'm just getting to Allegheny, but even just getting it underground here is a feat in and of itself. And you see his ore cart there, and that bucket would come up the flooded Winze here, and tube out there, and then would just flip into. Okay, oh, he's demonstrating.
Right? So?
Right, so it would come in there,
Loaded chute.
loaded chute, and then when the operator was ready, he would just pull that down,
Load your car.
open the chute up, and the ore would flow into the car here and take it away for processing. The 1601 mine owns the Rainbow mine, so that's why I've got the 1601 bell signals in here.
That's not the actual levels.
Yeah, I didn't think so. These are the 1601 levels, aren't they?
It needs to be a generic chart.
Yeah, the codes, the signals are the same. I just realized that this is all false floor right here when I looked down and
Oh, come on now.
saw the water through there. No, I'm not worried. Yes, I can tell it's solid. Oh, this is actually, I totally missed it. This is the man-made right here. See the ladder going down.
After you
Nice.
look at the ladder, you still see.
Yeah, you can still see the ladder right there. Well, somebody want to hold their breath and go down there and check it out for us?
Don't come back without some gold.
Very cool.
But this was mined in the late 1990s.
So this was this.
This head frame was actually built in the 1990s.
Ah, okay. So it's still pretty new.
Yeah, this is relatively new, but they built that. But somebody else had something here because of this.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. So yeah, this is obviously much older.
Yeah, this.
And they shoved this out of the way, and they must have rehabbed whatever head frame
rehabbed
used to be here.
Yeah.
Quite a sight. That is really, really amazing. Wayne's heading at the top to check it out for us.
There you go. Yep. There's your sheep wheel right there.
It's up there?
Right there. Yep.
I'll have to head up there too. Nice. Is that a stope up there, or what's that up there?
Yep. And another one above it. And look directly right there.
Yeah.
That's getting me in that hole.
Head frame is right here, and the guy's looking at something over there. So let's go see what they found. This is kind of interesting here, the way this quartz is just running in all directions, like spaghetti through this this rock here. What you guys found? It's a massive. What is that?
That's a raise.
As you can see, that is the raise. That platform right there. No surprise they followed that quartz up there. I'm looking at the same raise, and you can see that there's miners graffiti way up there. And all I can do is make out the date. Look like LEG
L or I?
1915.
IEG or
That is really amazing that they got up there.
19?
Oh, that damn oxygen meter.
We don't need air.
Wow, that's really cool. I've never looked up and seen that up a raise before. That's cool. That raise where the miners graffiti is right there above us. And let's follow the quartz down here and see where this goes. Looks like maybe another raise right here. Yeah, another raise going up there. And all kinds of stuff going on back here.
So,
Like an old block and tackle there.
as explained to me by a miner that actually worked here at the time in the 1990s, when they rehab that.
Yeah.
It's all about moving your rock the least amount of times in the shortest distance possible. So from that, hoisting works, they tram their waste in here, dump it, and then you're familiar now with the slusher run?
Yeah.
So right here, here's the slusher run.
So
There's still a slusher block.
okay, so that's the block for the slusher right there,
Yeah.
the chains.
All right?
Gotcha.
And they have a name for that I'm not gonna tell you right now. There's the secret name for that. And you can run this chain across, and then at that point you can move this along the length of the chain. See?
Gotcha.
All right. That would suspend your block. So any point in time you can just move the link in your block to get it in a different position.
Yeah.
And the slusher would be mounted here, and you'd have a block at the very back, and they would dump the cars and slush it
Oh,
back
I
into
just
it.
drag it back. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So rather than dragging it out, they're dragging it in.
Stuff the old heading.
Yeah, interesting. And then over here, wow, the rock's very dark.
Yeah. It's all that slaty.
Oh yeah. What's that? A
Just right down under there.
ore pass or winds or?
Probably hooks into those where we're working.
Yeah, obviously. Interesting.
It's all stoked out below us, but it's full of water.
Yeah, it is.
You'll like this. This is neat. Okay. That is a floor. Okay.
Yeah, probably still good.
Check this out.
Ah, wow, little ladder going down. Yeah, that just drops down a long way. Oh, it's just the face right here. Looks like maybe a little bit of fault in the left. See how flat it is? And just goes up to a raise and pinches out.